Hello, everyone.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm gonna shrink down. Hello.
There's Eric. He's too tall for the screen.
I'm too tall for life. How's
Hi.
everybody doing?
Let's see. There's Bonnie was in the chat. Hi, Laura. Jeff's in the chat. He's downstairs eating his dinner. We just flew in about 10 after 7, give or take.
God
Um,
bless you. I see
we're in
Laura.
Kansas City on the Missouri side this morning. Hi, Sherry. And yeah, we ate dinner in St. Louis last night, and we woke up in Alabama yesterday. So, we're all the way back from that quick show.
Where did you
And
eat in St.
the Ruby Tuesdays, because we don't have one here.
Did you go
So,
to Ted Drew's?
did we go to what?
Did you go to? Well, obviously you didn't. I was asking if you went to Ted Drew's to get a frozen custard. They're world
Oh, no.
famous.
We ate dinner, got back on the road, and drove 3 more hours where we went to sleep.
Well, if I were in St. Louis, I'd do that too.
And then, what else?
Hey Danny, hey April.
Hi, April. Hi, Danny girl. Danny, I got your
Hey,
email. I hope that answered all your questions. Let me know if there's something else I need to clarify on yesterday's or Sunday's live from that. Thank you. And April is in. Yes. So tonight, since we just got back literally less than an hour ago from our road trip from Alabama, I am going to let Eric sell tonight. And
while
because
she's
I need,
talking, and I'll be right back.
okay. And I need to, hi, Mallory. I need to invoice from last Tuesday, what we did on the road, and my live on Sunday. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. And tomorrow we unload the van and reload the van. And Thursday morning I head up to Denver for my Scandinavian show that I set up for on Thursday. That is a Friday and Saturday sale. Hi, Ma. Yep,
And
we just got back.
tomorrow
So
I get to
yeah,
go to Fifth. How exciting is that?
I know it's super fast and they're just back to back, and that's how it is this time of year. And
Hey
then
Bonnie.
so hi, Lindsay.
While we're getting set up, before we get into it, I wanted to thank everybody that's been keeping in touch with me and following the progress with
Mhm.
this second replacement.
Yes, give us an update.
I am to the point I can walk using just a cane instead of the walker.
Yay.
Physical therapy is still lots of fun. It's still
Mhm.
a getting there. I'm getting to the point now where I walk away from the cane and then I'm in another room going, "Where's my cane?"
Yes, the cane memory loss program.
Well,
Well,
you feel okay away from it, but then a half hour later you need it to stand up, and it's you have no idea where you left it. So
you
that
need
actually
one of
gives
those retractable cords that clip to your to your keys.
you more therapy because you have to walk to find your cane. So it's
Exactly. That's the problem.
it's a lot of fun. Well, while we are finishing setting up, I want to let you know tonight what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a combination of auction sales where you will be bidding and the top bidder will be able to pick their choice or choices. And then I do have items where it is going to be a straight sale and it will just be this is the price. And if you want the you will say that you want the item. That will specifically be on some of the black Viking trees. I have iridized multiple trees. They all come out a little bit different, and I know
Yep.
everybody's going to like a tree. So I will be putting those up. And then I also have, if you saw the picture, I have some neon trees for Christmas that Fred Wilkerson made. They're absolutely to show you. That'll be later in the show. And then I'm going to task Becky with a very important job. She
Uh-oh.
doesn't know. Well, we've talked about it. I have a box here that I boxed up, and whoever bought this never completed the transaction.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what's in here. I would not say it's worth more than $15, but it's going to be a surprise gift of the
Oh,
night
a mystery box.
mystery box. At some point tonight, before I set up the items to be auctioned, Becky is going to say, I think it's time to have a winner for the box. And whoever wins that particular auction is going to get the box for free.
Woohoo! All right.
I do know that what's in here glows. I just don't know what it is. This was from when I had a whole bunch, when I got the shipment, I think in June from Wilkerson Glass.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of uranium stuff that glows. So whatever is in here, I know it's uranium. I have no idea what it is. I haven't looked, even though I could. And I just thought it would be a fun way to bring a little fun to tonight's auction.
Oh, sounds good to me. Hi, Lucinda. How are you doing tonight?
So
I'm
Becky,
trying to
you'll be
find it on my
in.
tablet so I can enter things in. Unless somebody would like to volunteer to help with modding. Miss Paula is unavailable this evening. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing tonight? So if there's anyone who's interested in helping with modding, it would be helpful to have someone who is not, because I'm early and before the lag if I put it in. So if there's anyone who wants to practice modding, let me know in the chat. And right there. That's crazy.
We prefer sober too.
What? I'm sorry, I was listening to myself loudly on the tablet. What was that?
We prefer that you be sober also.
Oh, well, there's that. Yeah.
And
That I am. Mallory says she can help. Okay. That works.
She's got a wrench. She's good. She's got a tool.
Yes, she does have a tool. Actually, I'm going to give a couple more of those out.
What is
what's that? I'm having a lag with you, so when you talk, it mutes, and when I talk, I can't hear you.
Yeah, but I'm a man, so it should. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. So do you want to get started?
Sure. Tell folks where you're shipping from tonight.
All right. You can see my email address below. It is exclusive design by emporium@outlook.com. When you will need to email to me your Square and or PayPal invoicing email address so that I can send the invoice to you. When you email me, please send your complete address. It would be nice if you want to share your phone number, go ahead and share your phone number. That way, if I need to get a hold of you quick, I'm not going to sell your phone number, I promise. But if you send me that information, you could actually send that to me now, even if you don't buy anything, because I can just have the information set aside. So exclusive design by emporium@outlook.com.
And you'll be able to see the whole thing when I change the layout too.
We're going to kind of flip back and forth between just Becky and just me. And
I'm not selling anything tonight.
If you have questions, feel free to ask them. All of the glass I'm selling is brand new unless I tell you otherwise. I do have a couple of really cool vintage items that I'm going to be selling. Otherwise, it is all brand new glass. If I can give you some history on the pieces like I did before, I'll let you know. But honestly, Fred shipped me some things I've never sold before.
There is some cool stuff I've never heard of the shapes before. So it'll be interesting to see them for the first time.
Things that I know of them, but I really do not know where the mold originally came from, and I will find that. But uses either molds that he has had created for his own work or vintage molds, just like I have. Fred Wilkerson has bought molds along with his dad over the decades, and they have a lot of very interesting molds in their glass. So with that being said, let's get started.
And thank you, Leanne, and thank you, Lucinda. I appreciate it. I'm going to switch the layout so we can see you better.
There we go. Hey, look, it's me.
There you are. Then you have
this.
Will you bring it up close too after you show it back there under the light?
I wanted to show the glow so that you can see how nice the uranium is on this piece. I have 4. It is a turtle soap dish. It is 6 inches long and 4 inches wide. There's a nice depression. It could also be used for keys. You could put kitchen sponge in it. You could have it in your bathroom. You could have it in the bedroom. It's a beautiful piece, but you can see the glow is just magnificent on this piece. It is solid. It's a pressed glass piece. And this is a Wilkerson original.
Mm-hmm.
He made. The second piece over here, this cute little bear, is a gummy bear. Fred took a very large candy gummy bear and using that as the inspiration, had a mold made of a sitting bear.
Thank you,
And
Demon.
right on his tummy, right above my finger, you will see, it probably will not show on camera, but you'll see it looks like a little mark. That is the Wilkerson seal. It's a W with an F on each side. It's
The
called
little
the
belly
flying.
button.
Yeah, they put it on his belly button. But that is the mark for Wilkerson glass, and that is an original mold for him.
Now, what are we
And
doing? Are we doing a choice offer up on these three?
this is going to be an auction for choice.
Okay.
We've got, everybody knows Clio.
And what are we starting it at? I'll put it in. And then we'll know for sure what we got.
When I say go, we're going to start at bidding at $10.
Okay.
Let me talk a little bit about this fish. I call her Clio.
Mm-hmm.
This fish originally was a mold used by the Degenhardt glass company. They started having glass made in the late 40s and were in business up until the 1970s. Then when Mr. Degenhardt died, all the molds were sold to a Mr. Bennett. And you might see these marked with a B and people think that it's Boyd's glass. It's not a Boyd's mold. Fred has these marked again with his flying W. Very small on the fish, but this is Clio. And again, for these pieces, we're going to start the bidding at $10. So let's go ahead and get going.
Okay, Mallory, put it in as choice. Turtle soap dish, pressed glass, and the gummy bear or the glowy fish. I put the start
Clio,
of 10 in there.
starting bid is $10. Hey, Lindsay, thank you. They are beautiful.
Kathy.
Yes, they glow.
That's probably how my brain is going to be working tonight because, whew, that's hilarious, Kathy.
The
Man,
glowing.
it could be a whole new thing glowing like a chicken. Because that could be something else. We have radioactive chickens, we're all going to be in trouble. Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Hey, Angel Girl, glad you could join us.
Hi, Angel Girl. So the start on the offer for choice on these three pieces is $10. And let's see. Okay, so Eric has a company with a partner that buys molds and makes uranium glass. Would you like to explain that one again?
Yes, I can see. I have a laptop up and I can see the questions come up. Hey,
Okay.
I have glass molds. I make my own glass. I also have limited edition glass made for me through Mosser Glass.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am one of the very few buyers for Wilkerson glass. It's a very small glass outfit. Started in 1975 by Fred Wilkerson's father, who was also named Fred Wilkerson, hence the two F's on the W. But some of the glass I sell is purchased from a glass dealer, but again, he makes very small quantities of glass. It's a one-man operation, and he hand makes each piece of glass.
Okay. So basically, you're getting your glass from about 3 different sources, depending on who's pouring it or making it. Okay.
Correct. And I see we have Ramona in or
Ramola.
And I need to get new glasses.
Apparently. I'm just hoping I don't need to use cheaters tonight.
Get me on chicken read.
My eyes are
Any,
still going about 80 miles an hour. It'll take me a while till they stop twitching.
yeah, you feel like you're still moving.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Everything still sounds like my head still sounds like everything is ringing now. That there's no other road noise, so that's fun.
And I know we're going to get more people joining in. I
Yeah.
kind of want to see auction pieces going in rotation.
Okay.
If there are no other bids for this particular lot of 3 pieces, we'll start the countdown now and get some
Okay.
other things
Count
moving.
it down, Mallory. Going once, going twice. We have 34 in the chat, and when I just checked, let's see, I don't know if how it'll update for me. I was checking quick, and we have 35 in the chat and 20 thumbs up. We're missing about a third of the thumbs up. If you don't mind giving us a thumbs up on the video, that would be awesome. Make sure
Lindsay,
you're in live chat. And we have last call, and we are sold. So Lindsay, it is for a choice piece. So the choice is for A, the turtle, B, the bear, or C, the fish. And
we have a sale.
yep, Romola, what would you like to choose?
Interested in Romola?
Any combination of the 3. Okay. Well, it looks like I need more vowels, but I think I got them all. The turtle and the bear, please.
Turtle and bear. Alrighty.
Thank you so much.
And Mr. Turtles. All right.
All right, what's the next offering up there?
Well, we're gonna have some fun.
Oh, we're never having any fun, Eric.
This is, we have an iridized cobalt blue basket weave pattern fairy light.
Ooh.
We have a made using the Viking mold bullseye glimmer.
Mm-hmm.
And I have iridized a limited number of glimmers. I'm only going to iridize 35 of these total.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and give you what the starting bid will be, and then we'll talk about the pieces, and then I'll take your bids. So starting bid will be $20.
Probably verbiage needs to probably be starting offer and offers just because of the whole auctioneer thing, but otherwise we're good.
Starting offer is $20. As you can see, the iridizing on this piece is beautiful. I actually iridized it in the shop. When I ordered them, they are a plain cobalt. I have iridized them. I signed the inside and numbered them. These are the first pieces that I iridized.
Bring it closer.
There were a total of 6. This is the last one.
Wow.
This is number 6 of 6. I will point out part of the fun of iridizing pieces after they're made. Sometimes it's hard to fit the pieces together. I did have to do a little bit of sanding on part of this piece so that it will fit together, but as you can see, it does not show when the fairy light is together.
Because you're adding a little bit of thickness to the glass when you add that.
No, I'm not adding thickness. When you reheat glass, it can warp a little bit.
There we go.
These were reheated to 1200 degrees.
That's where it comes in.
I have to pull them out of the oven at 1200 degrees, iridize them with tin chloride, and then they're put back into the kiln.
Yeah, it almost looks like a mirror on that panel. It's really pretty.
Yeah. It's absolutely beautiful. And then the other iridized, so that'll be A. The other iridized piece, look at this bullseye.
Ooh.
How beautiful the iridizing is on this piece. This is amethyst glass with a tin chloride carnival spray. It's not Carnival on the bottom. I have signed these with Emporium, and they are numbered. There will only be 35 of these iridized ones made. The bullseye was never iridized by Viking. Viking did not do Carnival or iridized glass. But look
And
at the shine.
they didn't originally pour that amethyst color either, right?
They did for 1 year only. It's one of the hardest ones to find. Now, to give you an idea of the change, this is amethyst plain.
And those are pretty. We have some of those here in Colorado.
This is how the glass comes to me, and this is the piece iridized. It's a 3.5-inch cube. Each one of these glimmers weighs 2.5 pounds. It's a lot of glass. It is a lot of glass.
It is, and they make a great pen holder. We had them on the desk for one of our shows, and for all of our random and sundry things on the desk, they were great for that too. But obviously,
the plain amethyst will be B. The iridized piece will be C. And opening bid is $20.
yeah, Mom says she loves hers. We got Danny at 21. Geneva, she beat you just by a smidge there. And Angel Girl, you are out. We'd appreciate it if anybody tells us they're out if they don't want to continue making any other offers. So if anyone else is interested, they need to be 22 or higher. Yeah, Mom got one from one of your first sales, I believe, that came in. So Geneva's at 22.
Thank you, Geneva.
Well, Eric will be back eventually, Lucinda, and you get to learn all sorts of interesting things because he's got all sorts of great tidbits to tell us.
I can do layaway. That's not a problem. I have some people that do layaway. As long as I get a deposit, I'm fine. I know times can be tough. We've all been there.
There is that too. So something else to consider. Danny Girl's at 23. Oh, the refrigerator just quit running. And yes, I didn't go catch it. But now my head is ringing even more. It's interesting.
So we have iridized basket weave cobalt fairy light, one of only 6.
Geneva's at 24.
The Viking bullseye amethyst glimmer and the Viking glimmer iridized with tin chloride, which is the traditional carnival finish. Only 35 made. They are signed and numbered to indicate what number. This particular one, I also put the year 2022.
No, good idea.
This is number 6 out of 5.
Excuse me.
All right, we have
yep.
Geneva to 24. Thank you.
So Danny or Angel Girl, if you let us know if you want to be 25 or higher, or if you'll be out.
Now the total production run for these glimmers, the amethyst glimmers, there were only 95 total made, with 35 of them being iridized. That leaves just 60 in amethyst.
Okay. Danny Girl's at 25. Geneva, Angel Girl is out. Geneva want to be 26 or higher. Geneva is out. So we have Danny Girl at 25, and we can count it down, please.
Thank you.
Oh, it's weird. I can hear myself in the other room, Eric.
Hey, Chicago lady.
Hi, Jeannie. How are you doing tonight? Thank you, Mallory.
We have two calls.
Don't win twice.
And sold to Danny, 25. Danny, what would you like?
So you have the Carnival Finish Fairy Light, the Glimmer Light, and the Glimmer or Cube Carnivalized.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
This over here.
Do you want to offer any of those to the backups at that $25 price, Eric?
No.
Okay, on to the next one.
I say no. All right, we're going to put up some really fun trees. And I wanted to show everybody, I was ready for Halloween. I just wasn't physically able to do a sale.
That was
So we
interesting yesterday.
iridized tree number 1.
Boy, you must have a good microphone because I can hear that tissue.
Oh, I know, and I'm so sorry.
Hi, Suze. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Yes, those fairy lights and the cobalt are beautiful. I love them.
You know what? To make this easy,
Mm-hmm.
do just 2.
2 choices is okay.
Now, these trees are originally black. This is the Viking mold from 1971. And I ordered these from Mosser. And I have been playing around with iridizing. These were iridized with ferric oxide, which is an iron oxide. And that's why you see this wonderful reddish, rusty color along with the glow.
Those turned out really interesting.
Each one comes out a little bit different.
And that's why you're offering, the different choices, because they're all just a smidge different now.
This one is numbered 14 out of 50, and that's A. And then B is 3 out of 50. But I absolutely love the way they came out. They're so unique. Let's do these with a starting bid of $30.
Would you mind showing the black next to that, next side by side, so they can see how it started and how they came out?
Sure, let me do this. And actually, I can bring this up too.
Yeah.
I will be selling the black trees, but this is one that's going to be a straight sale. It's just a flat price for the trees. But they started like this, and now they look like this. Now, opening bid would be $30.
Got to get Eric used to bringing stuff up right up next to the camera for all of us that are watching on our little computer and the phone screens. Yeah, there you go.
I know we have to go slow.
Yep, I'm going to make everybody dizzy. It's going pretty good tonight. We're not glitchy, so that's good. Excuse me. Now, since how those are sprayed are underneath the tips of those trees, are they still black, or did they get some of the? Yeah, they're a little bit.
Some went up there a little bit.
Yeah.
There was a lot of coughing and choking going on when I did these.
Didn't you wear a mask or something?
I did, but these, I'm using a kiln. It looked like a ceramic kiln.
Yeah.
The lid ceramic kiln weighs about 50 pounds, and I don't have a counterweight for it yet. So with one arm, I had to pull up the lid of the kiln and then reach into this 1100 degree oven and grab one tree very carefully and lift it out. And then bring it over to the iridizing chamber, iridize it, and then I had to pick it up and run it back as fast as I could, put it back in the kiln. Doing that all by myself. But we have A or B.
And do those have a mark on them other than your what you signed on them?
They are marked by, since Mosser Glass made them, the Mosser M inside the outline of Ohio is on the bottom of the piece also.
All right. Awesome. Yeah,
The
because
entrance.
sometimes you just think that you're getting too close, but you can get all the way in there. Like, this is for me, that's about 4 inches from my camera. So that, yep, the detail is just can be, these cameras can pick up some really great detail. So they look great from the top down too. The
Trees are
points of the
just
stars.
4.5 inches tall, 4 3/4 inches wide.
Hmm. Would you say those are a little bit more red in the copper kind of color in what they came out, or some of it's
In
showing that way?
some spots are redder, but it's a very coppery color.
Okay. All right. If anyone is interested in either of the choices of the iridized trees, the choice started at $30.
I don't
Wait
see
a little
anything.
bit on the lag, but
Let's move on because I want to keep showing stuff. I can bring them back. That's not a problem.
okay, sounds good.
Ba-ba-da-da-dum. Oh,
All right. We have 40 in the chat. And I have to go all the way out, I guess, to get an update on our thumbs up.
well,
Doo-doo-doo.
here's our neon chicken.
29 thumbs up. Thanks, everybody. Oh,
Here's our neon.
there it glows like a chicken, Kathy. Here it is. You were just too early.
I didn't want to ruin the fun.
We're going to do a choice again?
Yes.
Okay. Listen to Eric singing to himself. What's funny is that we can see it in the mirror too a little bit.
Look at that tree.
Those trees are amazing.
Let me see if I can do this. I did it last time.
There you go.
If you'll notice the whoa.
Yep.
There we go. These trees have a controlled bubble swirl inside.
Beautiful.
They are frosted tips. That is powdered white frit. And before the branches are cut, you just barely touch the white frit glass and it sticks on the end of the piece and it looks like it's frosted.
And what does that look like without the black light?
It is a classic depression green tree.
Those, I love these. That's the picture that we put on the preview on the thumbnail.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Now, this particular tree is number 1. These are signed by Fred Wilkerson right there.
Okay.
He hand signs them. As you can imagine, they're labor intensive.
I bet you they are. Do we have a choice starting offer on this choice?
Actually, you know what I'm going to do, because the value is too different with this. Let's just do the tree.
Okay, just do the tree starting at.
We are going to do the starting bid at $45 for the tree.
Okay.
These are very limited in number. I only have a total of 6 that I will be able to sell. And that's it. There won't be any more this year.
And how tall are those?
These measure, I measure them at 7 inches. They might be a little under, a little over, but they, on average, are 7 inches tall. And about 4.5 inches, or I'm sorry, 3.5 inches wide at the base.
Now, are you doing, you're just doing the one particular one this time, right?
For this, you're buying one tree.
Yeah.
You're bidding on, correct.
Okay, because they're all a little bit different, right?
Yes, and that's why I've numbered them. I want
Okay.
you to get saw and bid on, because each one, since they're handmade, there's a little bit of variety for each one.
So we're looking at this one up close, and it is the start of 45.
Look at the beautiful frosting on the top.
He's done a very good job of making them very nice and symmetrical as well. Nice twist on that. Carol's in at 45. Do you have any green trees available? Like evergreen color,
No.
like a darker green, I'm assuming.
This would be the only green.
Okay.
Let's put them back so you can glow. Again, there are only 6 available. We're selling them one at a time.
Okay, and this one is number 1, and we have Carol in at 45, Lindsay in at 46.
With a green.
Oh, my brain has so many things in it that I need to do this week. It's kind of crazy. I'm going to start making a list.
Carol.
Carol's at 28.
Carol's in at 40.
Oh, 48. I can read. I'm even back in time to go to my board meeting tomorrow. That'll be fun.
I mean, to give you an idea, that's 4 inches plus another 3.5. We've got Lindsay at 52.
And this is, so again, they're all a little bit different. So we're doing them one at a time choice. This is the first choice. Tree number 1. It glows under the black light, and it is this green depression glass. Basically that traditional depression glass green color to start with. Sorry, let me say that fast.
With frosted tips.
Fritted, yep, fritted boughs. Okay, Carol is out. Mallory is counting it down. There was something else. Oh, I remember what else I need. So we have Lindsay in at 52. And last call. And there's no choice involved, and we are sold. So thank you so much, Carol and Lindsay. And we can go right on to your next choice. Yeah, those are really neat. Are you standing up all night tonight?
Yes, ma'am.
Woo-wee.
I know. What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm in a chair and I've been sitting all day, so I'm not going to stand up. That's for sure.
If it makes you happy, I'm breaking a sweat. How about that?
Whoa. Okay.
Because you know how difficult standing is. Let's do something cute and quick. These are, you may recognize these if you're a Viking collector. These are from their animal series. And again, these are made by Fred Wilkerson. We have a mama beaver, a baby beaver, and a baby raccoon.
Everybody be good now in the chat. What is our start on this choice?
Starting bid on these will be $10.
Oh my goodness.
Here, mama beaver, look at the detail.
Those are cool. I've not seen this critter before.
Viking did these in the 60s. They are flat on the back. They're meant to be either a paperweight lying flat where you look, or you can stand them up.
Mm-hmm. And you could use them as bookends too if you wanted to.
But Viking did a whole series, and the detail, because these molds were made more than 50 years ago, the detail on these are amazing. So this is the large beaver. And I measured that. Let me put this down. I wrote the measurements down.
Hi, Kristen. How are you doing tonight? I just got back in Colorado a couple hours ago.
Large beaver is 4 inches by 2.5, and this is the baby beaver. And you'll notice the exact same detail. And this is 2 3/4 inches long.
Can you hold them up next to each other so we can see the reference between the two? They're not too. They're not too much different.
No, they really go cute together as a family. And then we've got this raccoon, which is adorable. This is the baby raccoon. I do not have the mama raccoon. I just have the baby. But again, look at the detail on the face.
Wow.
Yeah, they were incredible what they did.
They are super cute.
Now, I do have on the mama beaver, I only have 4. So we'll start the bidding at 10. For all of these, there are only 4 of these large beaver. The baby beaver, I only have, I think, 6 of them. I don't have a tremendous amount of them. The quantities are real small. So you do not want to miss out. And the raccoon also, I have very small, limited quantity.
Mom's in at 10. And Perfect Storm is naming them. Those are cool.
I get to name them.
Well, I guess if Perfect Storm purchases, they can name them whatever they want.
Well, that is true. Once they get in your home, it's just like getting a rescue animal, which everyone should do.
Right.
It doesn't matter what they're named. You can name them whatever you want. Our Greyhound Comet's running name was Black Oak Cuff.
Oh.
And I said, no, his name is Comet.
Yeah, that's a little, doesn't roll off the tongue super easy, does it?
It doesn't. And I don't remember what Dasher's name was, but he had a big fancy name too. And he never lets us forget it.
Right? How is he feeling?
Better. The medicine he's on, he's feeling better. Yes, it's nice to spend $38 at the vet, and they give you 2 bottles of pain medication that I already have at home because I'm taking it.
That's just like when I took my kids to the doctor when they were little. They tell you exactly what you already knew, and you get to pay them to tell you so.
Yeah. Oh, a bone might be broken. I said, no, I don't think so.
Mallory's counting it down for us.
We just have the one bid.
Yep.
At $10.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I had an itch.
Well, nobody can see your face, so no worry. You can make faces at us and nobody would know.
Yeah, but just my luck. That's when the camera would move.
Yeah, well, just be careful where you itch, I guess. All right. Last call.
Rhea, what is it you would like?
I sold the mom. You might as well get one of each, Ma.
Don't force her to spend her money.
Oh, please. That's my guess. That's my guess.
You should get one of each.
That's what Barb always says. Get one of each and 2 of everything. Let's see. What are we doing? That's
Mama Beaver
and the raccoon. Okay.
You got an argument from
me? There you go. There you go.
We're going to do a straight sale piece.
Yep, that was a great price, Lucinda.
Actually, that was a very good price. This is, I'll let you see the glow. This is a very large toothpick.
Oh, wait. Now she says, I want the other one too. No. See? She wants to.
No, I can do it. Of course, we'll do it. This is going to be a straight sale. This is the Circus Elephant toothpick holder.
Ooh.
This weighs over a pound. This is extremely heavy. For a toothpick holder, it's very heavy. And you can see, I'm going to try to show you. The elephant has one little tear coming down his cheek.
Oh, yeah. Kind of characterized.
It is so charming and a decent piece. It's almost 4 inches tall.
Hi, Daniela. This is Eric.
Daniela!
That should be Daniela, our crazy lamp lady gal.
Yes. But this is an absolutely gorgeous toothpick. Fred hadn't made it in a while, and I said, Fred, could you make me some elephants, please? So he did. Because I really like this piece. I think it's beautiful. I think the fact that it does not get made very often, he has not made this elephant toothpick in probably 4 to 5 years. And it's in uranium.
Thank you, Daniela. So what's the price going to be, and what is our claim word going to be?
We are...
Hey, there's Steven. Hi, Steven. How you doing?
Steven. The elephant toothpick is going to be an even $20.
And you're going to be the first one to say...
I have quantities, so I can sell more than one. It's not a
Oh,
problem.
okay. So what is our claim word?
Just say elephant. If you would like the elephant toothpick at 20, just say elephant.
All right. Yes,
It's
multiple elephants available.
It's not made very often.
Long time no see, Steven.
There he is. Better late than never.
Yeah. Did you see Mom? She said invoice Becky and ship it to her. She'll take care of it.
You're a good daughter.
I might not be home for a while, but we'll figure it out somehow.
My mom would have said the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Jeff's been waiting for a package to come, and I said, well, I did stop the mail, so maybe it's just hanging out at the post office somewhere. You never know.
Oh, somebody should go get it.
Well, I'm going to be gone again, so I figured there's no reason to like say, oh, bring it to me on Wednesday and then stop it again on Thursday. So
yes, Mallory in the role of Paula this evening.
Yep, Mallory's helping out tonight. You're doing good.
Right. Yeah, Mr. Toothpick, $20.
Yep. Okay.
Anybody who wants can get. Last
All
call,
right.
though.
Last call. Yes, we do have running IOUs. This is very true. But hey, guess what? Mom's birthday's coming up this month. A big one. It's a good one. A nice milestone.
39.
So if anybody out there in YouTube land wants to send Mom a birthday card, you just let me know and we will get you, you can probably use my return address and it'll get there. Paint it red, roll tides.
Stephen, this is a selling environment.
All right, last call on the elephant. What do you want to do next?
We're going to pull it.
We sat and watched some more of your videos last night in the dark as we drove the last couple hours into Kansas City, Stephen. So I think I'm caught up on all your videos now too. Right? So yeah, while we were doing our show, I was making arrangements and getting everything set for having a little get together for Mom's birthday in the middle of November. So that'll be fun. Well, it wasn't bored. I just, we're out. Jeff was trying to help keep me awake, so I listened to you.
Stephen, less distraction. We're at a sale now. Gossip time is over. Now he's going to be mad at me. All righty. This is one of the vintage things I was talking about. I was at an estate sale, which I never go to estate sales. And I saw these here. I don't think the people running the estate sale realize how old these are.
Why not?
Because they just had them Murano glass. I'm like, yeah,
Mm.
okay. I'm going to show you why they're older pieces. They actually are a little bit more adorable than stuff that you generally see. If you look at the base, see how there's confetti color
Oh, yeah.
base? They don't do that anymore. These are probably from the late 50s, early 60s, but they would work as, it's so hard to show these colors, as they were making the shell wave base,
Hmm.
gathered a little bit of multicolored frit. So even the base is really attractive. They also did this curly McHugh and didn't just have the stem come up to connect to the bird. So a lot of hand work went into creating this bird. We also have, let me get this sticker put back on. This is number one. The other one is number two. If you look at the eye of the bird, they had a perfect circle that they stuck in to create the eye. It looks like the bird has an eye.
Those are cool.
And this beautiful cobalt crest. And then the color starts with a very bright yellow frit and then works its way into a beautiful emerald green. And then you have cobalt blue at the tip.
Nice.
And all of those colors were then encased in clear. And then using glassmaker tools, they pulled these wings up by hand from the glass and yet kept this nice and smooth. This really is the work of a very talented glass artisan. They would have put this coxcomb on. They bring over what's called a gob. It would have been a gob of cobalt glass. They would have touched it on the top, lifted away, and then the glass artist would have cut the glass, and then they had hand tools to create it. And then you can see right here, they used a little metal rod to push back the coxcomb, and it creates that little flip at the top. Isn't
Now,
that
are you
adorable?
offering these as a choice
This,
or
I
just
don't.
this one to start with?
I'm going to auction them, but you'll
Okay.
be auctioning for one. You'll be auctioning for choice. So
Okay.
you'll be bidding for one, and if you want both, you'll pay twice the money.
Okay. And do we have a start for these?
We will start these at 45. I want to show you the other piece so you can see again the quality. This is number two. And again, you can see this beautiful, beautiful confetti
Yes.
in
Looks
the
like it's just
base.
floating in there.
Yeah, it looks like little cubes of Jello, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And they've made this wonderful swirl of glass to have the bird sitting on top. Again, this one, maybe you can see it there. You can see the eye. See the indentation for the eye?
Mm-hmm. You could see it on the other one too.
And then the coxcomb, again, you've got this beautiful bright yellow morphing into an emerald green, and then you've got cobalt and green in the tail. Again, they hand pulled these feathers at the top, but just magnificent birds. When I walked into the sale, my eye went right to them. They had a lot of other glass that was not of this quality.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to get these two. It's very rare to find this quality. When people think of Murano glass now, it's usually things that was made from the late 70s onward. And unless you go to a design house, it's generally not as good. Now, I do not know who made these. It's generally referred to as Venetian glass. There was no sticker. I've never studied Venetian or Murano glass, so I have no idea who might have made this. But I do know that it is a very high quality piece.
Okay.
And if nobody bids, I'll keep it myself. So there you go.
Nice.
So this is
Ma,
bird
did you
number.
see my question I put in the chat? Let me know if you're all right with me putting your birthday date in there. Does
Well,
you do what? Good with, I mean, shoot, if you've,
she's 39, so what
I
difference does
know,
it?
if you're lasted that many years, certainly you should have everybody be able to congratulate you.
Let's go ahead and open up for bidding. It'll be 45 opening bid. You're bidding on one bird, but whoever the highest bidder is, if they want to take the second bird, they can at the
Okay.
same.
Mallory's got it in there. Vintage Murano, 1950s or 60s. Starting offer is 45. Choice for one or the other bird, and you can take two if you need to.
Or both. Not
Yep.
everybody. I know with me, I only flip the bird once and I'm happy.
You don't do double birds that often?
Oh, you know what? I have done double birds, but you have to take your hand while I'm driving because you have to take your hand off the steering wheel.
Okay, there you go. Mid-November, that's what Mom's saying. So you got a couple weeks. We just started out today, 1st of November, so that's more than enough time.
Any interest in the Murano birds?
Lucinda's sitting on her hands. Oh, funny, Mallory. They are very close birthday-wise. And Bonnie's is right in there, middle of November also. Got a
Everybody.
lot of birthdays coming up this month. So
All
whenever
right.
you're ready, Eric, if you want to change them up,
I'm gonna
we
pull
can
these.
pick the next thing.
I have another weird thing. Ouch.
Well, you know, Stephen, it's all right. You know, they could get all that information anytime they want to. I try and remind people of that it's really not like our addresses and our phone numbers and everything is pretty much available at the drop of the hat anymore. Laura
This
Orton too,
this is
and Kathy's got some.
a salt box. It is 6 inches long, 4 inches deep,
Hi,
and seven,
Kathy.
7 inches to the top of this hole here.
I like this.
I think somebody very creative can take this and mount it on their wall. There is a pre-drilled hole right there,
Mm-hmm.
and really cute vintage display. When it was a salt dish, there would have one time been a lid on
Mm-hmm.
this. I don't think it's ever been used. I don't find any damage other than one little seam chip right here that is traditional with this flint glass. This is
Mm-hmm.
probably in 20s, but it's in beautiful condition. There are no marks. I have no idea who made it, but look how shiny the glass is.
Yeah, it wasn't like slid around a counter or anything
And
for all those
even
years.
this, I don't think this was ever used. I really don't,
Not,
because
yeah, not hung.
there's no wear on the bottom, so it didn't sit on a counter. It wasn't hung on a wall because there's no chipped glass. It's just in beautiful, beautiful shape. And then there's a little inset box right here where you can put your name.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought a very crafty person could use this in their kitchen or by the front door to be a great thing to hold your keys.
Do you have a start price on this?
I would be happy to sell this for $15. So whoever says salt box first can have this for 15. Oh, do you want me to twist your arm?
Nope.
All right, I guess we have a sale.
Send it my mom's critters. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Mallory. There's a
Oh,
few things I'm like, oh, yes, please. I did get to stop one place on the way home today. We got to snoop at one store the whole day.
and what store was that, pray
Well,
tell?
that would be giving away all my places I stop at. Oh, sorry, Mallory. Well, you know, we got to get Eric. Eric to reverse his. If you tell us the price and your start first, and then while we wait on the lag, we can describe it all.
I can do that.
Okay. Hi, Miss Patsy. Oh, Miss Patsy was right behind me. Sorry. Thanks for joining us. I see about 35 in the chat currently. We have 35 thumbs up. That's awesome, guys. Thank you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Eric's doing all the selling tonight because I just drove in from Alabama, and I drive out on Thursday for a Denver show. So I'm going to stick with the 2 invoices I need to do and not add another one before I head out again. And Eric got some brand new stuff, so he's doing all the selling tonight. So what's our next choice, Eric?
Actually, this is going to be a straight sale. I do have multiples of these.
Okay, straight sale.
If you are a Fenton collector,
And
you
what
will
will
they are selling for $22 each. It is the Fenton Turtle Ring Tree.
$22.
I love that Fred calls it the snappy turtle because it is a snap.
It is a snapping turtle. He's got a little
But on the receipt,
beak.
it doesn't say turtle ring tree. It doesn't say TR tree. It says snappy turtle. So I think I'm going to name him Snappy Peppy.
There you go.
I do have multiples of this, so I can sell more than one. It would be $22. Just say Snappy in the comments.
Snappy.
Snappy, and you'll be getting a turtle ring tree.
I won one of those as a favor for the table at the banquet at NFGS.
Yeah,
but mine was the blue one, and it fell over at home, and it broke. Half of my tree broke off.
That's a really sad story.
I know. I was very sad.
Next time I talk to Fred, I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Snappy for Romola.
I cannot take credit for the NFGS having the ring tree, but our good friend Millie and I drove up there, and we knew that Fred had this turtle ring tree, and Millie actually worked out the arrangement to do that so they'd have something pretty on the tables.
I know. I think they got 2 colors, but if I remember correctly.
Yes, they did. But isn't this cute? It's just the cutest thing. And you can put all of your diamond jewelry on here.
Yes.
And again, I have multiples of them. Romola, thank you very much for asking for Snappy. But there is more than one. So whoever wants a Snappy Turtle Ring Tree, just write Snappy.
Thank you, Patsy. I appreciate you watching our live from the other night. Here, I'm going to show you mine quick where it popped off. Sure. See, mine right above that first
You know what you do with that? Give that to a girl that's about 12, and that's her starter jewelry ring tree.
There you go. But I was like, oh man, that was a bummer.
You realize now I have to get you one because now I feel badly.
Well, I was surprised it popped off so easily, honestly. So I'm going to go back and read the comment. Well, if anybody else wants a turtle, you can claim it in the chat.
We got Romola with a Snappy.
Oh, good. I'm glad, Lucinda.
My arm's getting tired. I got to put him down.
Okay.
Any other interest for Snappy? I'll kind of leave him there. Let's get something else going.
Well, you could put earrings on that or bracelets or anything. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out another, because I don't know, was this made originally as a ring tree? Because I don't know if Fenton called it that from their molds or not.
Yep, it was a turtle ring tree.
See, because the blue one, look at how it glows. That's why I was like, oh man.
Yeah, he did put uranium glass.
You know what it reminds me of now? It looks like that turtle from Never Ending Story or whatever that one is in the ocean. From whatever movie that is that comes up. with all
You
the
mean
stuff on its back, and it's the island, and it pops up out of the water. Yes, those goblets are really cool. Those are Fenton too. Those Madonna Inn goblets. They're made by Moss. They made by Moss now? I thought Fenton made them originally, but I could be wrong. I think they were made by Fenton originally.
what are you talking about?
The Madonna Inn goblets.
I think those were always made by Moser.
Were they? Okay, because I thought there was something at one point in that. I'm tired. Whatever. I've seen multiple ones and I just don't remember where I saw them. We'll leave it at that. So
I think it always was Madonna Inn, and they buy a lot of goblets. They sell a lot of goblets.
yes.
Here is another beautiful item. I do not know where this mold came from.
And Glowy Girl wanted to know, Eric, what is yours uranium?
Yes.
Yours is the depression glass green with the uranium glow for the turtle, right?
Yep. Everything I'm
All of
selling
these
is
are.
yes.
Okay.
Fred was very smart at Wilkerson Glass. I don't know how he knew, but several years ago,
Okay, Lucinda.
he figured out that manufacturers were going to stop making uranium glass cullet, and I have no idea how much he bought, but he is literally the only glass maker that I know of in the entire country that has uranium cullet to use to make glass. And it drives me crazy because we can't get any. I search every month. None is being manufactured. So thank goodness Fred thought ahead to get stuff. Now we have here a honey pot. It's as cute as could be. It's 5 inches tall.
Carol's going to take a turtle too. I'll write her down. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Carol. Mine, I'm selling it with the honey dipper. If you don't want the dipper, we're going to take $1 off the price. So these retail at $29. If you do not want the dipper, it'll be $28. I'm going to take the lid off to talk about the base, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the lid.
Are they going to be a straight claim as well?
Straight claim. I have multiples of these. If you look down right above the base, see how it looks like there's a little hole? It's not a hole. It's so that the bees can go in and out of the beehive. But look at the carving to make it look like this was made out of woven grass, like a basket.
Good night, Stephen.
Good night, Stephen. Here's the inside. And then I want to show you the lid. They've done the lid to make it look like it's a thatched top.
Yep.
A thatched roof. And then look at even the detail.
Oh, yeah, you got to not do the light because it blows it out. There you go.
On the lid, see how it's a circular design as if all of the reeds were pulled straight up and then cut off the top. And they even made a little tie that was tying all the reeds together for the thatched roof. But just amazing detail for such a small piece. It's only 5 inches tall.
All right, looks like Glowy Girl would like a honey pot.
And again, they're $20. If you don't want the dipper, they're $28.
Yeah. Carol, let us know whether you would like with or without a dipper, please.
Because I personally don't mind, but I don't want to ship something if somebody doesn't want it. But it's a beautiful piece.
So again, well, they're just under the height of that turtle, huh? About the same size.
You just will not give up on that turtle, will you?
Well, they're really close to the same height. Okay. If anybody else wants a honey pot, put honey in the chat. And we're waiting to see if Carol wants a dipper or not. And with. So that is 29. Got it. Thank you, Carol. And I think.
All right, I only have 2 of these. So you guys are going to have to fight for them. It's the most beautiful piece of glass ever offered for sale. False teeth.
Those would have been great for
Were
somebody for Halloween.
these are again paper. This was a salesman sample for dentists. Dentists would have this in their office.
Those are amazing.
It's disgusting, but it's also hilarious.
Hi, Steph.
Anyway, they're solid glass. $15 a piece. I have 2.
But you don't have, it doesn't make a set like an upper and a lower. It's just the same.
Just this. So the first 2 people that type teeth, if you would like the set of uppers, just type teeth. And the first 2 people to do it will get this glorious prize.
Those would be amazing. Romola would like a pair or a lower or an upper. Thank you.
And then here they are with
That's funny because what I've seen a bunch of the old like plaster molds in like the macabre or the whatever parts of antique malls. I actually saw a pair of plaster ones in a baggie today. I didn't even look at what the price was, honestly, but
look how
people
clear
like them.
Fred does
Wow,
with his glass. Look, I mean, you're always going to find a bubbling glass somewhere, but look
that's
how
amazing.
yeah.
Steph says, I wonder whose teeth they were.
They were mine.
Oh, yes, the oddities. There we go. That's the right word, Lucinda. You're right.
All right, so Romola wants 1 teeth. That means I'm left with 1 upper. Oh, no, we just sold the other 2. All right, the
Oh,
teeth
Patsy's taking some teeth.
are sold out.
Thank you, Patsy.
Thank you,
And
Patsy.
Romola.
Now, these are always popular. They're going to be a straight sale. I have multiples of them. They're $10, but I was able to get more of the Lucire Tulip Salt Dip.
They're cute. Could you use those, do you think, like for a little nut cup or a little favor at a place setting too, or is that too small to put something in?
They're 2 inches by 2 inches. They're just as cute as could be.
They are tiny. Right, Mallory? Let's make some black dentures. That would be awesome.
But they're $10. You can have as many as you like. I cannot keep these in stock. I've been selling them for years. I sell them online, and usually within a month, I'm sold out. So all you need to type is the word tulip, and you can have a tulip. Put tulip in the quantity that you would like if it's more than 1.
Those would be great for place settings as well.
Yeah, and
so you could get that and some dentures and be all set.
And it's something inexpensive you can get for a holiday gift. Can't go wrong with $10.
You could put a little something in it and wrap it up, or give a star. Oh, it'd be a great like starter gift, starter glass collector's gift. If you put a black light with it and a small piece of uranium glass for any kids in your family that are interested in starting to collect glass, and it gives them a whole something that they don't have to worry about breaking and how it glows under black light. Speaking of breaking.
What a nightlight.
Right? A tiny shot of disinfectant for the dentures. Yep. Yeah, I bet you could sell those dentures in black and white for sure if he made more or ever makes them again. Oh, we need Uranium toothbrush, right, Lindsay?
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I have something weird I want to try. It
Weirder
involves,
than the glowy dentures?
yes, I have to turn off most of the lights to do it.
Uh-oh. It'd be like Steven. Last week, Steven kept going underneath the a fabric over his head and then holding it up so he could get the glow.
Shoot. You know what? I can't do it because this plug is plugged into. I have a stained glass lampshade here.
Ooh.
There is cadmium or selenium. See how it's glowing?
Hmm. Which color's glowing? The blue? No, the yellow?
And take a look at the regular color and you can see it's kind of looks like a yellowy green.
Yeah.
But the black light in here and
Oh,
all of
yeah. Look at that.
now the purple that you see, that's just milk glass that's reflecting the
Yep.
ultraviolet.
Yep.
But all through it's a very subtle glow, but as an accent piece, it does have pieces
There it
that,
is. Those two right there. Oh, and that line on the back right there. Look at all those that are glowing orange.
so this does have
Wow.
probably cadmium because of the color that it
Yep.
glows.
Yep. So do you
But
only have the shade?
I just have the shade. Now, this is designed, there are hooks on the inside. If you wanted to have it be a hanging shade, you could have it hang like this.
It's cool.
I used it since I used to work for the company that sold these things. This could also be a boudoir lamp if you had a candlestick lamp.
Yeah, because you can use that where the finials up at the top for where a shade would go onto the heart.
Yeah, this
Nice.
piece here because I had it as a hanging shade.
So are you going to do this as an offer up?
I'm just going to sell it. It'll be $75 if you would like this. I've
That's
had
cool.
25 or 30 years. It is an extremely well made shade. These are emerald green.
Yeah, you could see the green coming through when you had the light behind it.
Oh, there we go. What's that? I guess that upper light's not going to show.
Mm-hmm.
But beautiful coloring, very subtle, pale yellows, lime greens, tarragon, and then this beautiful leaf pattern, and these are emerald marbles.
That's cool.
And then this nice brass trim.
Yeah, it looks like the beads or the brads for upholstery almost the same kind of like finished tack line.
Now I know everybody loves that I'm so smart. How you can tell well-made stained glasses from the inside. Each single little piece of glass in this design was hand wrapped with a very thin piece of copper.
Yep.
And then each of those copper pieces was welded together using lead to weld the pieces together. It makes it heavier, but it also makes it a lot sturdier.
Yep.
It is the traditional way to make stained glass. I used to work for a company that sold stained glass shades. I learned how to cut glass. I learned how to repair pieces.
That's cool.
If you own a stained glass shade like this at home, you'll notice mine's nice and shiny and pretty. What you do with these, they start looking dried out after a while. You take Old English oil,
Mm-hmm.
the surface, and that will re-oil the lead so that it stays real shiny. Because you'll know, look how pretty this looks.
It is. It's beautiful. How tall is that shade?
You would ask me that. I will tell
I
you.
would. Yep. I remember because I know my parents replaced a lot of stained glass and like doors and some furniture. Like
Day is 27 inches tall. It is. It clocks in at 9 inches.
Wow.
But this would look really pretty as a bell type shade on a,
Mhm.
just to use as an example, if you had
Yep,
a candlestick lamp like my snake lamp,
it
it would
would.
make a perfect shade.
That's cool. And if
I've
you've heard
had,
me talk about Yvonne, her parents used to own a stained glass business as well. So she talks about it occasionally in her videos too. So that's a
but
beautiful
as
piece, Eric.
any interest?
I'm not seeing any other than they love it.
Well, I can't eat love.
Ah, well.
I also don't have to sell the shade, so there you go.
Yep.
Uh, I think we are down to everybody has seen everything. Is there anything anybody wants to see again? We've got a couple of the turtles.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's right, Lucinda. That's the
Or the,
soap dish one, right? Yeah. Do you want to do if you're doing a recap on your items, you want to tell the price as you go?
I don't even remember. Hold on one second. If we do this, we'll just do it a straight. Make it
Okay.
easy. The turtle soap, we'll do 20.
Okay.
I only have 2 left. There are 2 turtle soap. Put turtle,
Are
I
you sure they're
guess.
not turtle doves?
Uh,
They're turtle soaps.
Turtle soap. The first 2 people to put turtle, they're $20 a piece. Patsy, I do have more fish.
Oh, I think other people might be interested in some more of the trees too, if you wanted to offer any more of those.
Right.
Good night, Laura. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night, Laura. Let me finish up with the turtle just since we have it out there. Any interest in the turtle? If not, I'll take it away.
Okay.
All right, we'll take it away.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Turtle countdown.
Where are we talking about Cleo?
I think that's the only fish you showed.
I'm so tired now. I don't know. And I'm on very good pain medication.
I'm
I don't
gonna
want to
be
say, I don't want to
taking
say how.
some sleep spray here as soon as we're done, and I'm gonna hit the pillow and be done tonight too. So
Yeah, so am I. You're lucky. My sleep spray is dog breath. So, dash. I don't care. He's a beautiful dog. I love him. He's a Brindle Great.
yes, and Lindsay, would now that you've shown the glow, can you bring it right on up next to that camera within close as we can get to see all the detail, please? Swim it this way.
Swim this way. Swim this way.
Kind of got a pouty face,
You've
like
got a pouty.
a wide mouth bass.
There, I said it.
And what would a straight sale price be on Cleo? The
Cleo is
fish.
$20. $20.
$20. If you want a Cleo fish, put Cleo in the chat.
And his mark, nobody can ever find it, but I can. It's right there on his fin. So when you get your Cleo, it's on the, as it's facing you, it's on the left-hand side.
Okay, I see Patsy
So
would like a Cleo and Carol would like one.
Glowy Girl wants a Cleo. I love Cleo. I love her so much.
Tell you a
This one,
funny one of my members at the lodge, her name is Cleo, and it took me months to not call her Chloe because I kept switching the O and the E in her name when I would look at her name. I don't know why it took me forever to get it straight, but
step 20.
$20, Miss Steph. All right, so we have Patsy for a fish, Carol for a fish, and Steph is contemplating now that she knows the price.
They're just as cute as could be. This is another one I can hardly keep in stock. Cleo is a very popular girl.
Yep. Okay.
Right, a popular girl.
Right. Okay, what was your next one that you're gonna offer up again?
We
Oh, I don't know if
have.
you ever did the chicken. Did you do the chicken? Or the
I
frog?
did.
Either one.
I did the chicken. Nobody cared.
Oh, I think you didn't do the chicken because we did the tree.
Oh, oh, that's right.
All right. No
Chicken
worries,
candy.
Steph.
Chicken candy dish. Again, uranium. This is the original Imperial Glass Company mold. You may also recognize this if you are a Fenton collector, because this mold left Imperial and sat over at Indiana Glass for a while. In 2006, when Indiana Glass closed, this is one of the molds that Frank Fenton bought and had brought over to Fenton.
Yes, Kathy, we have glowy chickens.
I believe they ran this in 2 colors before they went out of business. But there's a hen, there's a swan, there's a duck, and something else.
There was a bunny too, but
Yeah, bunny, duck, hen, swan. But I
okay.
have, it's a 2-piece.
Will this be a straight sale price?
Yes. Now, I am willing, these are selling very well on Marketplace at $36, but I will do $25 for the group.
Okay. YouTube special, $25. But the
I have,
question is, does it lay uranium eggs?
it does in your dreams. You just need to put hen if you would like one of these. And if you want more than one, let me know if you would like more than one hen. $25 each.
Those are cute.
Oh, you don't need to bid. It's going to be a straight sale. So
All
we
right.
got.
We're gonna take that one as a chicken or a hen, whatever the word was.
We can do chicken. I'll know.
Well, hens and they're all chickens.
But look, there's little tiny eggs all over the place. She's a very fertile chicken.
There you go.
But
Well, that'll for sure sell them out there.
this is like, this is my mother's favorite jokes. What did the chicken say when she laid the square egg?
Ouch.
Oh, oh, ah. And she's a grown woman. But are we good with the hen chicken?
I think so. Becky would like some of your colored fish. I don't know what other colored fish I had, Patsy.
She's trying to get those fish I want from you.
Oh, well, that's a whole different ball of wax, those ones. But hi, Mitch. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for popping in. Patsy, I might need some more description on that because my brain is a little tired and I don't recall what were they little ones? So those art glass ones? I don't remember.
Hello, Amelia. All right, let's bring back the gummy bear. Let's just do him
Okay.
as a straight sale.
He's so cute.
I have multiples of him. We're going to call him Gummy. $15 for Gummy. He's solid glass, uranium. And his belly button is the Wilkerson trademark.
So cute.
Which I think is so cute. So you just, Gummy times 2. MJ's on the move.
MJ. You're speaking her language.
I'm a gummy bear.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
In her name.
I'm losing it.
Mm-hmm. We could get real interesting. You're on your pen meds and me on tired.
He can lie flat as a paperweight, looking up at you, smiling. He sits up awful cute with his little paws up. Look at that.
Okay, I got MJ. It looks like Carol's going to take one. Thank you, Carol.
You, Carol. I still have more. Don't be afraid if you'd like some.
Those would be super cute in lots of different colors too, like a whole rainbow of gummy bears.
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Ah,
I want to try to get some transparent colors from Fred and iridize them. I think this would be so cute iridized.
oh yeah, yeah.
Cute.
Is your lamp a snake? I don't.
Yes,
Okay,
it's a. This is a very. I'll show you
in my
because
booth. In the
this is
booth that we had in Alabama, Patsy?
this is a
Oh,
very
oh, oh, oh. Okay, I know what you mean now, Patsy. Sorry, go ahead.
this is a very old lamp.
It is a snake. Ew.
It is bronze, but look at that. That is gorgeous. I almost lost a friend over this because it was for sale at an auction.
That's pretty cool, though. Oh, I know you would love it, Mallory. It's right up your alley.
Yeah, but I bet we were both bidding on it, and
Lindsay's
he bid,
like, claim the lamp.
he bid 35, I bid 40, and then he wouldn't bid 45.
Uh-huh.
And after I wanted, he goes, I really wanted that lamp. I said, you have more money than me.
Well, there's no friends in at auctions, you know.
Oh, and you know what? $40 now. I could see if it got up to 150 bucks,
Well,
he'd be like,
right. It was only a couple bucks.
I bought that for $40. I've had that lamp probably 35 years. It's gonna
Wow.
get buried. Gonna get buried with me, I think.
No, don't do that.
I'll have an
Well,
auction on my
I don't want it. Mallory does and Lindsay does, but I don't
I'll have,
want it.
I'll have an auction on my deathbed.
It would be a shame to bury it with you, just saying.
Be like, Mark, give the snake lamp to Mal.
Okay, what else you got to put up as a quick sale chop
Uh,
option? And then
oh,
do you want to do another tree?
we never did the regular normal trees.
Right?
This is the normal. We're both so tired, and I am gonna have to cut it, honey. I loved all of y'all to death, but this has been a long day for me.
Yeah, me too.
Plus, I've been standing the whole time. It's 11:30. Oh, it's only 11:30.
It's only 9:30, but just a couple hours ago it was 10:30 to me. So Mallory says your lamp is older than me. You could call the teeth gummies. Oh ho! Bum bum, Patsy.
This tree is made from the original Viking tree mold. It does have on the bottom, I need to find it. It does have on the bottom right there the Mosser logo. They made it, it's hollow on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Just for me, it's 4.5 inches tall, 4 3/4 inches wide at the base. And it's only available through Emporium and one or two very select people. But we will do this online sale special for $28 if you would like a tree.
Okay.
Just
And
say tree.
tree in the chat. Was there something else you put up with the swan earlier that didn't go to or the chicken, not the swan? Or you put next to the chicken that didn't go because you switched it. I don't remember what it was, but that would be the only other thing that I would think that we saw that didn't get offered. But
It was probably the big frog. I'll bring him
oh
up.
yeah.
Again, any interest in the tree?
Mallory says a frog as well. So she's got it in the chat. Black tree 28, quick claim. Put black tree in the chat. I'll watch the chat if you want to talk about the frog.
Sure. And I'll leave this up here just as a reminder.
Sounds good. Lucinda, would like a tree, and Romella would like a tree.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, this is also a former Viking mold. Viking called it frog on lily pad. You can see his little feet sticking out there. This frog is 4 inches tall, 4 inches wide. It weighs almost 2 pounds. It is solid glass. And again, I always like to show this off because Fred does such incredible quality. Look how clear that glass
Mm-hmm.
is. You could read the newspaper through that glass.
Right?
It is uranium. Where's my buggy boogie thing? Here we go.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Mallory, those trees are cool. Woo!
He is glowing.
He would be great with a pair of those dentures on the Halloween table.
Yeah.
Hi, Trisha. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for popping in.
I only have, we can talk colored fish from your here.
I appreciate that, Patsy.
I only have a few of these trees. Let's just call them, we'll do a special. I'll do straight sale. Let's say $40 for Giganto, the frog. I have 3 of last time we auctioned these, it went up to $56, which was amazing. But
so you
we
have
will
a quick claim on the frog for $40. There we go. She's got it in the chat. Put frog in. There's 3 available.
Giganto frog.
I mean, and one of the things with getting stuff from Wilkerson is you just don't know what he's going to have or what kind of quantities you can get from him every time you order, right?
That is true. Patsy's taking a frog. Thank you, Patsy.
I got you, Patsy. Thank you.
Now, what I did to change up my ordering, I used to place an order with Fred and ask for a certain color, and then I would have to wait and wait and wait. And I spoke to him towards the end of summer after he got back from vacation, and I basically, Fred, make a little bit extra of it, whatever you're making, and send it to me. So I kind of get mystery boxes. I might have 20 of something, 30 of another, 3 of something else, but whatever's left over, I get all of it. All right, we have 2 frogs down, which means there is 1 glowing frog left.
Okay, I have Carol and I have Patsy, and looks like Romola is coming in on the 3rd frog.
We are sold out. Giant frogs are
the frogs. Those frogs are popular, Eric.
Yes, indeed. Now I'm going to try this again. We're going to do it
Thank
as
you,
straight.
everyone.
I'm a little nervous auctioning them because I think they're. This
wait, we're gonna. We'll just. Yeah, you're right. Geneva, I forgot to say, hey, that mystery box should go to somebody.
Oh.
You can just pick an item number, and we'll put it on with one of those if you want, because I have a list of item numbers.
Well, I'll tell you what, we will.
And Lindsay wants to be a frog backup if you ever get another one.
Okay. Let's do the mystery box with this tree.
Okay, let's do it.
So with this tree, you're also going to get the bonus of the mystery box. If I were listing these for sale, I was kind of hoping everybody would get in a big bidding war. I wanted to sell these trees for $75 each because they are so unique. There are not a lot of them. Mm-hmm. This is number 5. And you can see number 5 Christmas tree. It's got the captured bubbles. See how they're in a circle?
They are. Isn't that called Bolicante or something like that?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay. Thank you, Lucinda.
All I know is I know how to do it.
Oh, okay.
I could never make this tree.
I like these trees a lot. I think they're cool.
I know how to do captured bubble.
How many rows of limbs are there if you look at the bottom?
5. Let me show
5.
you.
Okay, that way. Got it.
1, 3, 4, 5. And then it's twisted. It's like corn.
Yes. Lindsay's asking if they're numbered on the glass, or you just numbered them so you know the difference.
No, they're not numbered on the glass, but because each one is handmade, I wanted to make sure you got the one that you were looking at. This one is, if I don't drop it, number 5.
So he just numbered the ones he had to keep to differentiate them as we were doing them so that you would get the one you were specifically making an offer on.
I accept chicken if they're in a pie.
You would have taken a couple of hips a few weeks ago.
I did take a couple of hips. I have 2 brand new hips.
Well, never bad thing to have a backup pair.
My doctor yelled at me, Becky.
Oh no. Did we have
Oh
a
yeah,
start on this tree? Sorry.
yeah. Let's go ahead and start. 75 for the tree, number 5. I'm not running short on kidneys. 75 for the tree. It is tree number 5.
Okay. Yeah, MJ's was asking if you said the price. I thought we started at a different price earlier, but that's fine. I'm tired. I don't recall.
I was running it as an auction with a bunch of other items, thinking it would go
Okay.
much higher than it did. So I mean,
Got
it's
it.
old and it's going, but to just sell these, it would be $75
Okay.
because these are too hard for me to come by. Fred does not make very many of them. Last year, the grand total I got was 10, and that was it. And this year, I only got 6.
So again, just for my clarification, is it a straight sale at 75 or starting offer at 75?
Straight sale, $75.
Got it.
You may
Ooh,
plus a free gift.
that's right. The bonus glowy box comes with this tree.
And Cindy now.
All right, Cindy, it is.
Number 5, number 5 uranium tree for Cindy.
Got it. What did I call that earlier?
Now I'm going to show you how differently these trees look. This is tree number 4. We're going to do the same price. And if you'll notice, this one, it's a little chubbier at the base. Still a fantastic tree. Again, $75 straight sale. It's about 7 inches tall.
Thank you, Cindy.
Uranium glass, and there is white frit that was added onto just the tips to make it look like there had been snow and frost, and there are the controlled bubbles.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
I'm kind of surprised Mom doesn't like this. Maybe I'm not. Mom, do you like these trees? Yeah, this one is a little bit bigger, isn't it?
it's not taller, but it's wider.
Yeah.
The branches are wider. If you look, the branches spread out more.
Yeah. Maybe maybe Mom fell asleep already. I don't know. Tree number 4 available for 75. Quick claim. Putting in tree 4.
And here it is glowing.
Yeah. I'm kind of not sad that I don't have a place to put trees, but I love these.
I do too, and I have no place to put them.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Mom doesn't really have trees, but boy, I love these.
I bet you have friends.
Are there other, or you want to
there
show
are.
the other choices too? So this was 4, you did 1, you did 5, so.
There, let me get another one.
Okay.
Look at it glowing, and it's so far away from the light.
Mallory. Mallory's answer to everything is make it in black.
This is tree number 6.
6.
And this
But if
one's
they could make black glow, it would be even better, Mallory.
This is more compact. It's a little bit shorter. This one is more about 6.5, 6.25.
Okay. So this would be claim $75. Tree number
6. Now this one, you can really see the bubbles. The control.
They are. I love these. They would be great with some with a sleigh or glass Santa or some
And I,
gnomes, some
yep,
pixies.
it's just a little bit shorter. And then
Okay.
number 2. This is tree number 2. Again, you can see the same beautiful attention to detail.
And this one's just, yeah, just a little bit wider at the top on the boughs.
The controlled circular bubbles inside. We'll set this next too. So that's number 2.
And the last choice, is it going to be our last one for tonight, Eric?
Yeah, this will be it.
Okay.
Tree number 3. And here is number 3. This one, it looks like the controlled bubbles go a little bit further up into the tree.
Eric, when will you be doing your invoicing?
January.
Stop.
I'll get started on it this week. I try to invoice right away. If you need time to pay, just let me know. As I mentioned earlier, I personally don't mind doing layaway as long as I get a deposit.
I
I'm
think she's
happy.
just wondering when to look for it. So I see MJ claiming tree number 4. Thank you, MJ.
Okay.
Number 4.
So here's tree number 4 for MJ.
Thank you so much.
I will be able to get right on it. I should have invoicing done by the end of the week. It will only take me a few days to get stuff sent out.
Okay. And because
6.
Romola said she sent you her information.
I saw that earlier. Thank you. 6,
Perfect.
2, and 3.
Okay. Those are the last 3 trees available. That one, and our trees are our last for tonight. So I'm going to bring us both up here quick to say goodbye. Is that all right?
Oh, absolutely, because my hip is gone. Oh,
Oh,
man.
Eric's hurting.
I'm a hurting unit.
All right. Well, you did it.
We did it
So,
together.
so thank you
Good,
everybody for watching tonight. Thanks for your purchases. Eric's talking about when he'll be getting his invoices, but by the end of the week for sure.
and
And I'm going to be off to my next show, and I'm going to try and get a pop-up. If not, just to show you my booth, because I'd love to every year to see how I set up my Scandinavian show booth. So that show is on Friday and Saturday this weekend out of Denver. So that's my next plan. And otherwise, you'll see me next Tuesday, and I will be on the road again next Tuesday, and I will probably be in a whole nother state. Just saying, it's my 3rd trip in a row starting Sunday.
oh, Becky,
So
what I just found out. You're
I
gonna
know.
love. You're gonna love this. I did the ancestry DNA testing years
Yeah.
ago, and it keeps getting better because more people are doing
Yeah.
the test. I just got the refined test again, and it turns out that I am
Hi, Jody.
16% Scandinavian and
Viking.
4% Norwegian. So
There
the
you go.
Netherlands, Norway, and the other place.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But
you know, that doesn't surprise me much, just saying.
it's gone up.
Mm-hmm. Mine keeps changing every time I see it. Did you send invoices?
The invoices will be sent out as quickly as I can get them out. My
Yeah,
big announcement.
Jody, I'll be working on invoices from last Tuesday and Sunday tomorrow because I just got home tonight from Alabama. So, oh shoot, I had
Jody,
something else.
there's something that you bought that I didn't invoice you.
That's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna be looking at invoices and figuring it out. So, but yeah. You have an extra sister. Yes, there's all sorts of interesting things you find out when you do that ancestry and DNA stuff. So, oh, I was going to say, if you're at this point and you are just joining us and or watching on the replay, put it in the comments. If there was something that didn't sell, we will watch the comments and I will get that information to Eric and he can add those to the invoices by the end of the week. So that's right, Eric, you betcha.
lots of things. I do have duplicates. My send off to everybody is I'm actually going to be starting a YouTube channel. I'll start uploading some things next week.
Hmm?
I'm not meeting with Becky. I'm going to pick a different night to do other than Tuesdays, but you may see us occasionally work together because we're good buddies and we like each other.
Yeah, and I'll
But
put the link in my community chat when he's got his first video up so y'all can go watch.
because it's going to be fun. Mine is primarily going to focus on education and research, learning about things. People can send me pictures or ask about different glass companies. And I'll be sharing the true knowledge, not the made up knowledge.
Yeah, Jody, pretty much there are a few things that didn't sell, but Eric is still recovering from his hip surgery and they are hollering at him. So we're going to have to be
Yeah,
calling
Jody,
for tonight. So yeah, please watch the replay and shoot us a message or put a comment on this video and we'll get you from there. So yes, and Mallory wants you to bring some pumpkins next time.
I shall. I
Okay.
will do. And Jody, I think I have your email address, but if you email me tonight, I can send you pictures of what I was selling so that you have a
Mhm.
chance to.
That's
I'll
a
do
good
that.
idea.
If you just want to see what was there because you missed things, I can send you the pictures.
Yep. Sounds good. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you, Eric.
Thank
Have a
you
good
so
night,
much.
everybody.
Good night. Good night.